Storytelling seems to be experiencing quite a revival today. There are things like the Moth Stories on NPR, the recent program Stories from the Stage, which I participated in a few weeks back, which is a PBS program. Of course, with Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and the variety of young adult and adult fantasy stories that have made it into major motion pictures, storytelling is quite a big business. Storytellers who teach others how to tell stories, they will tell you that they believe that storytelling is the oldest art. Now, whether that's actually the case or not, I don't know, but it certainly goes way back. And so the question or the interest that I have is how we can take this storytelling and utilize it for the sake of teaching truths. Certainly there are values hidden in The Lord of the Rings and in Harry Potter and lessons to be learned. There are the same things found in the Star Wars episodes that supposedly teach us lessons as Yoda sits on his rock and tells us in his funny, stilted language, little quips of wisdom. So I've written Theodicy with that in mind, going back to Grimm's fairy tales or Aesop's fables or the parables of Jesus, short stories giving us a moral at the end of the story or a lesson to be learned. And Theidiocy, which is a terrible twist on words, taking the word theodicy, which is the defense of the existence or the goodness of God in the face of the problem of evil, and throwing it in with the word idiocy. Now, I'm not saying that the defense of the goodness of God is an idiotic thing. What I am saying is that our world is pretty crazy, and oftentimes our attempts to define why the world is so crazy and why the problem of evil exists are pretty idiotic descriptions. So Theidiocy is written with that in mind. Angels and saints are pictured as stumbling and bumbling through the problem of what's going on earth while God is on vacation. And some people, I suppose, might be offended by the thought that God would go on vacation, but it's not that I think God goes on vacation. It's that I think we tend to treat God like he's gone on vacation. And we're down here crying out, "Where are you, God?" And so this little tale, fable, fairy tale mix-up is meant to make you laugh and make us look at how absurd the idea is that God goes on vacation. So let's send God on a vacation, see what happens as the bumbling saints and archangels attempt to run a messy world and put that into the silliness that is a farce. So that's where we're going. Over the next 3 weeks, the Theidiocy will be released. At least the first book of Theidiocy will be released in 3 parts, and hopefully it'll make you laugh and perhaps make you think. That's the idea.